Friends, patrons, welcome back. One of our dearest friends, co-host who you'll be hearing an awful lot of in October for the Horror Mega Marathon, Carmelita Valdez-McCoy. Welcome back.
Hey, friend.
You are like my lifesaver. You're my go-to. You're my liquid IV after a night of drinking. When shit's got to get done and it's got to be good on the film Alchemist, you're the first call, Carmelita.
Oh,
so thank you again for saving us.
I love that. No, I love the film Alchemist. I love talking movies with you.
Yeah.
This is always a good time, so this is a pleasure.
You're kind of the third musketeer of the film Alchemist. I bet you have more episodes under your belt than anyone else we have.
Well, I feel honored.
Well, thank you again. So I reached out to you and I was like, it's the end of the month, and again, I have not gotten the commentary done because I'm insanely busy, and the thought of just sitting down for like 2 hours, always like, I'll get to it tomorrow, and I never do. So we're here to talk about a flick. Would you like to tell the people what you chose? And then we'll get them set up, and we'll kind of talk through it as the movie's going.
I would love to. Dear fellow Film Alchemist listeners.
That's right.
We're going to watch The Lair of the White Worm from 1988, directed by Ken Russell, starring this cast.
Yeah.
Hugh Grant.
Baby Hugh
Peter
Grant.
Capaldi.
Doctor himself, yes.
The Doctor. I mean, come on. Amanda Donahoe, Catherine Oxenberg. This movie is so much fun.
All right, everyone. Carmelita and I will be watching this today via an Amazon watch party because Plex was a little piece of shit that blocks their video out as well. There are very few free digital realms for us anymore to watch these movies. So we're on an Amazon watch party. So we are starting the film in 3, 2, 1, play. All right, let me know if you can see or hear everything. And if we're good and off to the races, we'll go. All right. Vestron Pictures.
There we go.
All right, we're in.
Oh.
Is this the titular Lair? All right.
Rainy England.
Oh, Ken Russell, my man.
I know.
Love the titles, love the score. So when we were talking about finding a commentary film, what was it about Lair of the White Worm that kind of popped up in your mind?
I think this film, it's a great film. It's a funny film. And comedies can be difficult to talk about in the regular format.
Yes. It's a lot of this joke was funny or not funny, and it's hard to do.
Perfect for a commentary, though.
Bram Stoker novel. Did not remember that.
Yes, this is true. and I love Ken Russell. This movie is such a good time. And I mean, this is a gift to you and me and to all the listeners.
That's right. Dick Bush, classic, powerful name. What I remember about the movie is the awkward sexuality.
Yes.
I remember the kind of debate of, is this how I want to die? Would I be okay with this?
Right. Would I be okay with this?
Yeah. Like, I think most people are like, this is a horror movie, death, it's fine. Jesus H, look at that thing. I'm also super into cryptozoology. Yeah. I want to believe in a world where there's fucking, look at the baby doctor. I like thinking this is him on a mission, yeah. He's always had legendary hair. Now people focus on the eyebrows, but legendary hair. Oh, that's just in his backyard.
Yeah. No, that's England incredible. Is like this. The history, Roman things, and like all kinds of buildings that have been there for centuries.
It is amazing to just like be in a place where you're like, this has just been around for thousands of years. We don't really have that in America.
No,
there were indigenous tribes here before us. But
you know,
our forefathers kind of made sure to eradicate that from the land.
Manifest Destiny took care of that.
Yeah, rarely are we walking through ancient history. Mm-hmm. But that's kind of amazing. The snake is like a white worm too. Yeah. Nice, well done, Ken Russell. But yeah, I want to live in a world, and my kids and I are obsessed with watching like cryptozoology shows.
Yeah.
And they love any X-Files episode that's about like a cryptid. But it's hard because they're always like, do you really believe in this, Dad? And I'm like, I really want to.
I want to believe.
Right. Like the poster, I want to believe. But I was like, there's no fucking chance that Sasquatch is a real thing. There's no chance we wouldn't have found droppings. We wouldn't have caught two of them accidentally banging or doing a mating ritual.
Right.
There's no way that they didn't have like a dumb prepubescent Bigfoot that accidentally wandered out onto like a beach crowded of people.
Yes.
Even if they had magical teleportative abilities, someone would have seen something, right?
There are very few places in this world that we don't go trampling through.
That's right. Loch Ness, I know they're like, well, it's really murky. And I'm like, I really understand what you're saying. It's impossible that it's never breached the surface, that no one's ever caught a skeleton of one. None has ever died and washed up on shore. Like, come on, guys. Like, I love the theories. I love the thought experiment. Also, it's everyone who's always telling you they're real and they've seen them. You're like, you look exactly like a person that's seen Sasquatch. You know what I mean? So I want to believe. Like, we just watched a whole show on the Skinwalker Ranch. I want to believe all these things. Where do you come down on this?
The world is a more magical place.
Yes. Like that last shot in Harry and the Hendersons where he's walking back and they all just stand up perfectly camouflaged.
I love the idea
that to
of
be
it.
the world. Yes.
I love the idea of it.
Werewolves, vampires, anything. I want all mythical creatures to be real.
I'd prefer that world.
Yeah, why not?
I don't think we live in that world, but I would like it if we did.
I want Santa Claus to be real, aliens, all of it. I just cannot accept that any of it is. I do buy into ancient alien theory.
Oh, do you?
That makes perfect sense to me. That we fucked the whole world up. Someone develops time travel and they go back in time to send us to be like, hey, man, where did we fuck this all up?
Look at this party.
This girl's giving me Kate McKinnon overly played with Barbie vibes.
Right?
Did you see Barbie?
I didn't yet, no.
Oh, my God. What a phenomenon. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. I actually thought it was an incredible movie.
I'll get around to it.
Look at little Hugh Grant. I mean, that movie's going to go down as like one of the top 5 highest grossing films ever, if it's not already.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, what a fucking movement. Do you ever just look at other cultures and places, you're like, I kind of feel bad that this is like their good night? Whoa, that's pretty cool, though. All right, I'm with that. I immediately revoke my opinion. I'm just like, there's something about line dancing that's so... I'm from Indiana, so it's a pretty, like, common...
Right, that's like a thing. Like a real thing that happens.
Like, let's go to the bar and all dance in lines and whee! And, like, they think they're doing something. And, like, people see it and they're like, I'll decide who I have sex with based on how good they are at line dancing. Oh, my God. The theatricality of this, I'm digging now. If they had this at Boots and Buckles, I would go there.
Right? Yeah, if you had a big white worm.
Yeah, that's right. If we were battling Beast.
These people have had a lot to drink.
Yeah,
There's
clearly.
a pretty good spread there in the back.
I have just come to this idea. I think rich people just don't know. Like, they don't have to party to enjoy life. So they don't know how to do it right. And it always
Life
just
is a
devolves
party.
into, like, orgies or, like, excessive drug use. So, like, this is a thing, right? But I was like, I'm just convinced that, like, the rich just don't enjoy it like the rest of us because there's no need for them.
Sure.
Their whole life is a party.
It's all a party.
Yeah, they go to brunch
You
and
could be
it's
onto
like
something.
the world is full of possibilities. Whereas, like, the guy who's, like, tightening the lug nuts all week is like, I'm fucking blowing the brakes off this thing.
Okay, I'm not eating anything on this table.
Ew! It's just tentacles and fucking heads. Angus. There you go.
So young. Baby
like,
face.
Oh my God, yeah, they're just babies. There you go. The annual dragon slaying banquet. See, that's the kind of shit we don't have.
Right. All this folklore.
Yeah.
And it comes up out of the place where people live. I love that.
Yeah, we're just like, my great grandpappy's wagon broke down here, and now I'm still here. Oh, man. I always forget that chastity belts were a thing. Ew. What is that shit?
I'm not entirely sure.
Ew. It's kind of nice as he's talking about the worms.
Yes.
Dragon or snake. There you go. It is earthworms. There you go. If it tastes good, don't stop now, brother. That's the first thing. It's like with icy water, you just got to plunge in.
No.
Once you're acclimated, it's not that bad. What the fuck is happening in this movie? There's a worm that was slewn. That's all I remember.
Yeah. And he thinks he might have found the actual remains.
Ancestor worm. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, there you go. For real. Overly played with Barbie vibes. Nothing. I was like, what's she looking at? Or, god damn. This is like some hard.
Very blunt.
Remember, you were orphans. Yeah. Like, they're getting a lot of, like, this will build the character for you info in right here.
Right.
Yeah. My boyfriend killed himself on a motorbike. It's like, what is happening? And kiss. We're just telling all the deets right now. We're not even fucking
just lay it
pausing.
out. I love this setting, like this like creepy wooded area.
Yeah. I always wanted to live in a place like this. But then I feel like I would be afraid all the time.
Yeah. You can't
I grew
see
up
anything
surrounded by
trees.
cornfields, right? So like,
I don't like that.
We would fuck around and like go into cornfields to drink and like hang out. Because yeah, no one just like wanders in. So as a teenager, it's a pretty nice barricade. You get lost alone in a cornfield at night, it's fucking scary.
Yeah, you can't see anything.
Yeah, and you're like,
You're
I'll just
blind.
keep walking one direction. You're like, that could be miles, dude.
Miles. No thanks.
Yeah. I want to live far enough away where I don't ever see anyone on accident. But also I need to know that I will not be facing any real threats of nature.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not exactly like a rugged outdoorsman. I can be. Like, I could chop wood and build fires and shit. And then I want to go inside to take a shower and watch TV.
Right.
Yeah,
use the
glamping.
indoor facilities.
Yes, I'm not doing that outside.
No.
I have to, like, do a cabin in the woods scenario where I have some modern amenities. Oh, no. Another dead person to add to the list. I love actors who have the wonky eyes.
Yeah.
There's something about it that just gives him an extra immediate authenticity. Who's that big actor who has the jittery eyes?
Pruitt.
Pruitt. That's right. He's so fucking good.
He is.
I like actors that don't look like insanely handsome actors.
Right. That look like just people.
Yeah, like fucking guys.
Just ordinary people.
And not like a fucking, don't throw that like Willem Dafoe at me. He's beautiful in like a gargoyle kind of way.
Yes.
Like he's a striking man.
He's a striking person. Absolutely. Yeah. It's different.
I'm talking about just straight up like normal schlubby, middle-aged, like the guys that do the uniform jobs.
Yes.
Like
that you would see anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, burn. He's like, you out partying? So what, her dad, I thought her dad's been dead forever. She's an orphan. Why do they fucking care about the watch?
Her parents disappeared on that lane that they were walking through.
I thought they said just drunks did. Jesus.
No.
Now what's this cop doing? All that exposition, I still didn't know what the fuck was going on. This must be wild for these cops too, because all they get is sticks.
Yeah, no, they don't carry.
They're not like American cops who are like, let's go.
Yeah, no, they don't.
You've got the car. Oh, that's great. Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
What was that? What the fuck is she wearing? What is happening? Oh, stung. I thought he just rolled his ankle standing.
Yeah, no, he got bit by a snake. She's doing like this very interesting. She's got the tricorn hat.
Yeah.
But then she's
like
got
a Paul Revere.
Yeah, she's
What the fuck?
She's sucking the poison out. That's what you're supposed to do, right?
I heard that was a fucking myth. Oh, she didn't even spit it out. She just drank it.
No.
Oh, shit. This guy's just like, nice. Because, yeah, venom is injected, poison is ingested. So she could drink the venom and it would not hurt her. I'm sure it's probably not great still. Okay, so what do you think is happening in this guy's mind now? How repressed of a society are we in right now?
There's something that comes up in this film a lot, which is if it's too good to be true, it probably is.
I think we had talked about this recently, but it's like, yeah, we talked about it in Phantasm. It's like, know your ceiling, guys.
Right.
I know we're all told to shoot for the stars. When you're up there, there's danger. If you're by a star, that means you're in outer space. There's no air. Yeah. It's cold.
This woman is not. It's just not. It's not happening.
Dude, red flag. Look at how fucking pumped this guy is. He's like, I got my uniform on. I'm looking good.
Yeah, he's feeling good about himself.
My leg. Oh, my God.
She was like, already sucking on my leg.
He's like, what am I going to tell my wife when I get home? I'll figure that out later. They just hit that sex music.
I love it.
Damn. They're
Ken
just letting us
Russell,
hang.
Ken Russell's sensibility around sex and humor. I mean, all of it is just.
Yes. Like the
He's a
Devils
master
is
of
where
this.
that like fucking tipped extreme. But it's
I
just
love
like,
it.
so how did that end? He just sat there and he's like, I guess I better go. She's like, I guess. And he's like, okay. Come on. No fucking chance. I'll say this. If I was that guy and I'm like, this might be the last time. Like you're at that advanced age. This could be the last dalliance. I'd say I am sticking
It's
it
now
out.
or never.
Yeah, I gotta fucking take my shot.
She's got all the looks.
Damn, she just walked in.
Oh, yeah.
These Europeans are wild. We just watch funny games, and I'm like, Europeans have to have more like, don't cross this line respect.
Right. See, but I'm amazed at the number of people I've met in my lifetime here in the States that don't lock their doors.
We live in like a kid house, so like I've had neighbor kids just walk into my house because they just think that's okay. But they're little kids who don't know better, and the moment I leave, we lock everything up. I don't know, and I'm from small town Indiana.
Right.
I never knew anyone who didn't lock their door. That was like one of those like political ads that people would say.
I keep the door locked when I'm home.
Oh, absolutely. That's the worst time. I'd rather them come in when I'm not home. Yeah.
Right? Exactly.
No, when you meet someone who doesn't lock their door, there is a cavalierness to that I can't even put my head in that same space.
Right. Me either. Yeah, she don't give a fuck. She's just coming in there. She's snooping.
Damn, just brave
she
enough
looks
to pull
great
off
doing
the
it.
brown with red and green. Oh, shit. That is an awesome skull.
It is cool.
I'm realizing how little of this movie I remember now. I remember the image, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Look at how she's walking up on that thing. Like she got bow-legged. Like she can't stand. What a shot. I love that.
Yeah.
Got a little fisheye going. What are you doing? She gonna steal. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. She's stealing it.
You have to keep your find more under control. What? She just fucking spit Venom all over Jesus and she's committing robbery.
Spit Venom all over Jesus on the cross.
Right on Jesus's donk.
Love it.
Well, what's her beef with Jesus? There's one of those things I never understand in these kind of stories. It's like, so if the snake gods are real, that means Jesus is not. So, like, why are you beefing with him?
You got to think about when Christianity spread.
Right. Oh.
And started converting people. And so a lot of.
They're like Blockbuster that killed all the mom and pop.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see. So it's like, you fucking usurper, Jesus.
Yeah. Well, and in places there in the UK and in Europe, you have like those places where they used to be pagan places of worship and ritual that then Christian churches got built on top of. It's like a whole thing.
So these motherfuckers just weren't home all night with their front door wide open.
Right.
Damn, what about like wildlife coming in? Which we literally just saw, I guess, but. Oh, no, this is the other crew. Oh, they're out searching. That's where they are.
Yeah, the other ones. I'm not at all a romantic comedy person. So the Hugh Grant mystique, I never really understood.
It just washes over you.
It just does not my type. That's not my thing. But he's really good in this as this kind of posh upper crust guy. And then I've noticed recently in recent like TV that he's done here and there where I've seen him in things, now is like an aging middle-aged man aging out of that. Like really good at comedic stuff.
Yeah. You know who I think is just getting more and more handsome with old age is Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
He was like one of my early man crushes.
Uh-huh.
Like fucking Remington Steele into Goldeneye. Because my Nana fucking loved Remington Steele. We would watch it all the time, and I'm assuming 90% just for Pierce Brosnan.
Sure.
But I always was like, God, that is just the handsomest guy ever.
Yeah,
and he looks
that,
cool
like,
now as like
that's
the
a
old
man.
man with like the Van Dyke mustache and shit.
Yep.
I like it. Oh no. Did Jesus withstand the... Don't touch it!
Don't touch it.
What is happening? She's a nun. What the fuck is happening? What is happening? There's tits out. The nuns had her tits out.
Topless nuns. The worm
that is very
on
Ken
the
Russell.
Crucified Jesus. The Roman soldiers. It's amazing.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Roman soldiers raping nuns.
There's a snake biting Jesus who's screaming.
Yes.
Topless nuns. Soldiers assaulting. Blood everywhere.
Yes.
A hissing tooth lady. She was one of the nuns. Again, a white vacuum tube that looks like a snake.
Right.
So it's hallucinogenic Venom? Was that a real image? Why is it being projected into her head like that? Like most Ken Russell movies, I say, do I want to know the answers or do I want to just sit in it?
Just savor it. Savor every moment.
The fact that I somehow forgot about that is startling.
Of the psychedelic sacrilege.
There are certain things you watch and you're like, that'll be unforgettable, and none of it is. Like, you usually still forget. How did I forget that?
Well, you won't now.
That was kind of like a low-key Altered States scene.
Yes.
What the fuck? You're going to have to do better, darling. I put my watch. What the fuck? Ah, oh, snake hands. I mean, that's the least scary thing that's happened is that they changed the clock hands.
Oh, see, now that she's remembering, though. She is traumatized.
He's blaming the subconscious at work.
Only it's not, though.
Sorry, bitch. Wrong again.
It's not. It's not there anymore. Because you didn't lock the door.
Looking in drawers. You saw how huge that thing was.
It's the understatement.
Oh, damn. Dude, he's doing a lot of, like, I don't have time for your emotional states vibes right now.
Yes.
Get on with it. Let's go. Chop, chop. This motherfucker. Damn, he's looking out of his nice car. He's like, this is red flags. Don't fucking engage with these people.
This kid.
Who's this fucking doofus? Ah! He's like, I've had enough interactions with pores today. What is this? Like the fucking ranger from Yogi Bear? I didn't know they had those guys in the UK.
No, he's a little Boy Scout.
I didn't know they had Boy Scouts in the UK.
They do.
All right.
True story.
Damn, these cars with the long tips. Red flag, red flag.
Yes.
Kid. See, he's just a boy. He's just
Run
a boy.
for your life.
I remember being a teenage boy in like the mall, and we'd see like a really hot mom. You know, like those moms who are like still keeping it together, like that. And you're just like, I bet she would love it if we would make passes at her.
Right.
And it's like, what is going on in the mind of, like, I had no idea. I just thought she would literally appreciate.
Sure.
Me and my buddy saying that we were willing to bang her in a Sbarro's pizza. You know?
Her dreams come true. Yeah,
I know we're all chock full of Cinnabon frosting, but maybe, just maybe.
Just maybe.
And it's funny now being like the age of probably that lady and being like, I couldn't imagine anything I'd want less on the earth than teenagers approaching me for anything.
No, thank you.
Just like, we're in a different world. I'll see you in 20 years. Get out of here.
I'm a woman in her 40s. I look at like 25-year-olds and I'm like, you're babies.
Yeah.
Just in that sense, like.
You haven't seen the wars yet. I'm uninterested.
No.
Like, what? Snakes and ladders.
Of course.
Beautiful, hot women don't play board games with you.
No.
Sorry, my wife. That's it. She listens. Yeah. My wife plays a lot of board games with me. But that's because we're married. It's not like we just met on the side of the road.
I always think of, what is it, Detroit Rock City, that line. This is how pornos start.
Yeah, this is how pornos start.
This is
my
how
wife plays me in board games
start.
so that she can defeat me and talk unbelievable amounts of trash about it. This is exactly how pornos start. What? Now he's like, I know how often I fucking finish the job. And she's like, yes, thigh-high fucking latex boots.
She's got
fucking
the
crazy.
best wardrobe in this movie.
She is giving off high-priced dominatrix vibes, and I'm loving every second of it.
Yeah.
She's going to bathe you?
Yes.
Kid.
If it's too good to be true.
This is a male thing that fathers let happen to their sons. Oh, he's dead right here. The moment this happens to any teenage boy, he's like, I'm putting it all on the line. I'm dying right now tonight.
He's willing.
Honestly, almost every man you know in that situation would say, I'm willing to die right here today. Yeah, right here. Kill me. Just
she's a very attractive woman. She's an intoxicating person.
Yeah. Just gives off fucking power. Radiates power.
Sex.
Yes. There's a huge difference between being a hot person and being a person that exudes this.
Yes.
You could go on Instagram
absolutely.
right now and find 5,000 women that you would say maybe they're hotter to the eye. They don't have what she's got.
Right.
That I'm willing to fucking die in a mansion hotness.
Yeah.
Yeah, this kid's done. Oh, no! The sound effect!
Sound effects.
The sound effect of his little dick being bitten. And then she bonks him with the loofah. You don't have to fucking disgrace him.
She doesn't have to, but she enjoys it.
This is how she gets it.
Yes.
Just fucking bit him on the dick and talk trash, B.O. halitosis. You suck.
Look at that tub. Just everything about this manor.
Fucking kill me in this bathroom.
Yes.
To die. Dionin. Yeah. Hot dominatrix just fucking spouting occult rules.
I love it.
I'm with that kid. I'm honestly like, you know what? I'm pretty happy with the deal I made. This is fine.
Right?
This is okay for me. Oh my God, the disrespect. This is a lot. This movie is more than I remembered.
That was why this needed to be a commentary.
It did, because there's a shock value to it that I'm glad we're capturing.
Yes.
Oh, no. Hugh Grant, too. It is funny, because I feel like hotness has been so cheapened today. Right? Because, again, I can get on Instagram and just see countless amount of men and women, like, just showing me their hotness all the time. Like, they have to post so many times a day and do stories, and there's like a cheapness to it, right?
And then on top of that, add filters, add other manipulation of photographs that's like everybody has access to.
Yeah. It's cheapened. There's a lot of artifice. There's something about people trying to be like really sexy that immediately kind of builds a wall. And then I see something like this and I'm like, it's so fucking primal. Just a deluge of sexuality. That, like, it is almost still shocking to see. Because so rarely do we see, like, the first time I saw Salma Hayek in From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yes.
And you're just like, oh, my God. Right? Like,
I just can't believe this person exists.
Yeah. And they found their calling. Like, they know exactly why the gods crafted them out of clay.
Yeah.
They know exactly what they do in here. Oh, God. Oh, Hugh. See, he's a guy who thinks this is supposed to happen to him. He's the opposite end of the teenager.
Yes.
Oh, my God. Nice. Good line.
I love all of the innuendo in the dialogue in this film. It's really fun.
It's way sharper than I remembered it for.
Yeah.
She seems very annoyed by what he's putting down. I bet you did.
Mm-hmm.
They're just talking in like fucking requiems.
That is Oscar Wilde.
Yeah, it's this fucking rich people thing where it's like they just take turns monologuing.
I love it though.
There you go. Oscar Wilde.
Have you seen Salome's Last Dance?
I haven't.
Ken Russell directed.
Ooh. Now you got me. Maybe that's what I'll do for the rest of the year. After horror movies, I'm just going to watch all of Ken Russell's movies.
You should. Oh, that act.
They're putting the hand out.
The little crocodile tears.
Calling him like an old-timey snake charmer, just moving him to her will.
Liar.
Good question. He's on to you.
Mm-hmm.
10 days.
She's used to kids like the Boy Scout or the constable
Yeah.
who are she can get him eating out of the palm of her hand. But like you said, this guy, he's used to getting whatever he wants.
He's turning
So
the tables.
he's not falling
Or
for it.
it is fun to watch her try to kind of shrink herself.
Yeah.
So now she's putting it in a way that he could be the helper. He can do the thing.
Right.
Wear his little fucking fake outfit. Oh, shit. A sacrilege. Rosebud? The audacity. This movie is wild.
Right?
You know what I was going to suggest to you? I was like, we should just do that Japanese movie, Hausu.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, how would you even do that as a comment or a fucking movie? I think you just watch it and laugh at like, what the fuck are they showing me now?
Right. Some things are just too hard to talk about. But there's a lot.
Titan is another one. Like Titan might be a fun like journey of discovery. Like, wait, what's happening? Wait, excuse me? I'm not good. Giant worm on the TV? It's an old-timey caterpillar?
Once upon a time, before the internet.
I kind of love the old look of those.
Yeah, I do too.
It's kind of incredible, like the amount of work they put into those.
Oh, yeah.
Aesthetically, they still just are captivating.
It's true. Working with the limitations of what you have.
Yeah. They have no idea what this new form is. They're like, just make it look cool.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, man. Because it's very born out of stagecraft. You can still see.
Yes.
What? What the fuck? He's just walking into. It's like Blue's Clues.
It is kind of like Blue's Clues.
Oh man, I love it. A Ken Russell fever dream is just the best kind of fever dream.
He's great with this
Real
psychological stuff.
Yeah.
Dreams, nightmares, fantasies, hallucinations, like all of that.
What the fuck? All right. Something big has to happen. What's
crossword time?
That's like me with my Sudokus. Ah, there you go. It's a snake. He's just kind of fantasizing about capturing all three of these women? Is that what's happening? How do I get all three of them at once? Who the fuck is that? They're missing mom?
I love the score.
Oh, it is their parents. Okay, I remember that mustache from the thing. Why? Why is this? Damn, she loves showing the garter.
Mm-hmm.
Classic old trick. It is a battle of two lovers. Oh.
Venom.
So is he already suspecting it? Now we're talking. What is going on? His little marker goes up.
You like the mark?
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Yes.
It's true.
That is something. What? But her parents get a watch? This is a weird fantasy indeed. I won the fight. Make that be Capaldi. Make that be Capaldi. Jesus H. All right. Here we go. All right. What happened? Why was that a thing? What is going on? There are very few directors, like a Ken Russell, you say, I'll give you that 5 minutes. It adds nothing to the story at all.
Anything Ken Russell wants to do, I sign off on it.
Yeah, because you're like, we got the marker shot. That's what happened. We just watched a guy pretend a highlighter was his erection.
Yes.
What could that possibly have said about the story?
But he's working it out in his subconscious. What to do about the snake god.
I guess, man. This is also fucking insane. Just the idea of having someone like bringing you shit while you're in bed.
I know.
Feed me while I'm topless. Really? That doesn't look like the most worm lair place of all time? All right. This. All right. All right. This is already 10 times wilder than I remember, and I love that.
And we're not even, like, we're going into the final act, you know?
Yeah. We're still halfway-ish. Oh, no. That's not a good attitude for an archaeologist.
Right? What is happening? They're just arguing. Yeah.
See? Thank you. I was wondering the same thing. I was wondering that exact same literal question. Only fancy boy gets a coffee? That's not fair. I'm just used to people serving me drinks. Please, quick. Separating. Brilliant plan. This is the problem the movie's running into, though, right? You can't show me wild ass like nun scenes, and then just they sit and talk about what might be going on. It's like we know exactly what's going on. We've seen the worm, we've seen the lady, we've seen a dick get bitten. Like you can't really. Women with giant dicks. That was actually a good one. But you know what I mean? You can't sit and debate what's happening when we know so crystal clear what's happening. Well, okay, that's not true. If you have giant boobs and a dick, you're really kind of missing like an integral piece for self-fulfillment, right?
Sure.
Yeah. I finished on my own breast again.
Again.
And there's still no baby. This is ridiculous. The gods have failed me.
I mean,
it's crazy because he's the one who started the movie saying, I found a worm skull. And now he's like, that's insane. It's like, what do you think that giant ass skull was? Right above the giant ass worm floor. There's like so much passive aggressive going on right now.
I know.
What's she doing? She's just going to sit and wait? No, she's going. Okay. It's like, stop sitting in the cave.
It's huge.
There she goes. Fucking amazing cave they found, though. It's got a lot of fisheye going on.
Mm-hmm.
This whole place
all those
is
cool
incredible.
old trees.
Yeah. You just can't make... Get the fuck out of here. I love how all her glasses are two-tone and match the pants.
Yes.
Damn, she won her over. She rolled a natural 20 in charisma. How did she float down? Oh, no.
She put the whammy on you.
Yeah, she got the snake eyes. What? Ancient tanning? So the worm's not that white. The worm can't be I live in a rainy European village white. Look at these fucking statues. What is happening? Jeez. Take it easy. Take it easy. That's true. He locks his bride. Nuns think they're married to Jesus.
Yeah.
That's another, like, big problem. Like, that's insane.
If you think about it, yeah, it's
like,
weird.
He just has thousands of brides waiting for him in these places where they're supposed to be locked in.
Weird.
She makes a good case. I might be a Wormian now. What the fuck is that for?
It's large and it's phallic.
I'm hoping it's a fang. She better flip over. Just burning the shit out of herself. That sound? What the fuck? She's not.
She is.
She did.
She most certainly is. You have to do the virginity check.
Is she still?
It was just the tip.
I've heard that line before. Yeah. An old classic.
Yeah. That old chestnut.
Yeah, that's an old classic of the genre. There have been many of people who dodged sacrifice specifically because they heard that line.
Yes, yes.
She's making her call. Cruel. Just another giant phallic symbol. What?
Mm-hmm.
What is her plan here? What is the plan of this lady? She's just back and she's like, I better just go ahead and finish off the whole village?
Yeah, it's not smart.
Like, once you kill the Boy Scout, people are going to be pissed and up in arms, you would imagine.
Right. Yeah, you need to collect people from further afield.
Yeah. The parents, the cop, most people are going to be like, who cares? Tragic story, not a Boy Scout was killed, on his way to camp. Oh, the score is so good right there.
I love it.
Oh. Dionin. So her plan is just to launch them into hallucination. Wow. I mean, that's what I want from my movie. Show me images. Show me, don't tell me. Even if the showing is not telling me anything. That's exactly what I want. Right there, that moment. Clip art of the skull, right?
Yes.
Licking the spikes, whatever. Dione, and I've heard about this in an ancient text. Stop talking about things that aren't the murders and hallucinations. Move this shit along. I'm fucking losing my mind over here. You can't make me listen to her on the phone like, oh, you were here last year. Oh, clever, brilliant. No.
But this is British manners. Well-mannered, polite. You know.
That's true. But this is an American podcast.
I know. Yes.
I want more of that. In America, we are a land of excess.
Griffey says, speed it up.
Let's go. No one's got more politeness than the Midwesterners of America. This is how we would behave in real life. I don't want that. I want movie Midwestern.
Well,
movie.
English.
Hey.
Gotcha.
My sister's yelling snake shit and she's gone. Let's go.
Snake shit.
Yeah. I'm just here to dig, goddammit. I love how he's just ready to take the wild jumps.
He's ready.
It's probably part of a pagan ritual.
He's the Mulder, and Capaldi's character is the Scully.
Yeah. And the rest of us are the small town locals. Not here.
Yes.
He wants to find a snake to slay himself.
He does.
Through nepotism and generational wealth, he has no value of himself. He slays his own snake. Now he is proud of himself again.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget. Mm-hmm. No shit, we already know all this. You have to make logical leaps faster. The audience knows all of this. She was playing a board game covered in snakes. I bet she's the one. Excellent. Go. Make a move. He's got a drum set.
We have to prepare to do battle with Dionin.
If you'd like to come to my father's studio, we can play some tracks as we fight the war. In his North African collection.
Yes.
Snake charmer music.
Yes.
What's this fucking guy's malfunction to? He's up to no good. This guy saw some shit with his dad.
Maybe try the B-side.
We have seen things. No. That's what his dad's. Come on. Yeah. Peddle my giant speakers about, will you?
I mean, this is pretty smart.
And he's got a giant ass dinosaur.
This is pretty smart.
She sleeps in a fucking basket and has a giant toy. Why does she have two dinosaurs? There's another one on the mantle.
Just for fun.
I mean, they are cool. I also have a house full of dinosaurs that I bought for my kids.
Of course, yes.
She's just going to writhe all the way over there?
Yeah. She can't resist. She can't resist the snake charmer music. I would love to have been
there for the actor preparation for this. You know what I mean? Like, I want to watch her build this up.
I love it. It's ingenious.
Is Angus still on the fence, or he's like, holy shit, she actually snake danced out of here?
She actually.
I fully 100% accept what's happening now.
Because that's weird.
Yeah. Ah, her boyfriend, dude. That's pretty awesome. If I died, there's no way Amy would keep a bust of me around.
A bust of you?
No chance. Oh. It's a great question, Peter. It's a great question. Are you still on the fence? He has to be bought. I want to know the exact moment he's like, yeah, this is a fucking snake thing. Jesus Christ, knocked my whole desk over. Yep, that's another red flag.
Mm-hmm.
A taxidermied mongoose. Glowing green lights.
Glowing green lights.
This is what I mean. The journey to discovery is too fucking long. Like, we're doing like 10 extra steps. It should be like 2 or 3 steps per discovery. Is that the sister? Watching snake dancing videos? It's her mom? No. She's just been sitting on this lady for a year? Mother. It is. Oh, that's not good.
Mom, why are you watching that?
Oh, shit.
Mom's a snake person now.
She can convert? Who are these dudes and what is going on? They're giant snake dicks. Oh, look at it. They're literally fucking her to bits. Oh, this movie's too much. How did I forget all that? Here's another question. Why wouldn't you be a part of the snake religion?
Right?
If I join Christianity, all I get is guilt and the loss of every hobby I would ever enjoy. If I join the snake people, I get to become a fucking snake monster.
Orgies, you get to be a snake person.
Snake person, orgies, endurance, venom, immortality. This is not a contest.
This is a good time.
They're not amped up enough for what has been happening here. Come on. This fat bastard is in on it. I think they on purposely cast a more rotund older gentleman, right? Because you would not think that a snake would be overweight. I think this is an intentional deflection. Like when she becomes a snake, you're like, all right, that mom?
Right.
All right. Oh, now the power's out? Who would know better how to do that than the heftiest snake on the lot?
Now he's got his heirloom sword.
Oh, shit, mom's here. Look at that fucking behemoth. Hell yeah. But as we learned, he's just making 2 worms now. He can't stop himself. He hits the drum set. There's no way you owned that your whole life and you did not. Oh my God, that's awesome. Yes. Kill her.
Now everything in this house is like kindling.
That's true. Power is back on? All right, I was wrong. I'm sorry I body shamed the butler for no reason. They're just like very nonchalant for what's happening.
Yes.
And elder snake god's minions are eating your friends.
Are eating your friends.
And he's just like, oh, bother, I can't believe it. He's like Winnie the Pooh looking for a smackerel of honey. Vampirism. So that means your girlfriend upstairs is going to have vampirism. And the butler is going to have vampirism. Dude, that sword was Kurgan level. Like, that's a serious ass sword. And
it was bigger than him.
Yeah. I want one.
That's the problem.
That's his only defense is his record player.
Yeah.
Oh, bother, the record's gone.
Not a power cut.
Well, what do I do now? I don't know. I'll keep sitting here and being miffed. This is insane. Oh, shit. You gotta kill these fuckers. My God. This is stressful.
Everything responds to having its head chopped off.
Yeah, or being burned alive. Everything, right. If you cut it into enough bits, it would take so long to grow a human-sized snake if you cut it into 1-inch slices.
Right.
Maybe not economical time-wise. Nope. Uh-oh. Watch. Uh-oh. No? Okay. Yeah, that's infected. You're going to die, for sure.
Yeah.
That's gross. We just cut to the next morning?
Yeah.
We're not figuring out this, like, integral fucking moment of the story when the snakes attack? Now the evil she-snake knows they're onto her and have music to fight her, and she's like, tomorrow, love. Hey, man, maybe the book can fucking wait. Get on with the snake fighting. Oh, my. Yeah, she's like, I still have to take care of the people banging in my bed and breakfast. Oh, no. Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
So my theory was right. It was just about the wrong portly gentleman.
Yes.
I think they need more cops. Oh, Hugh Grant's going to be dead, isn't he? Unharmed? No. Do not accept any of this, lady. These UK people need better fucking radar for red flags.
For red flags?
They have to fucking see them and react appropriately. None of this is right. He's just like, hey, I'm going to drive you to a crime scene.
No.
Yep. Nope. Nope. How can I rest easy? Maybe this is the point of why he did this. Is I'm sitting here as the audience member saying, fucking get to it. I want answers. A police Volkswagen. That really is the saddest, weakest police force on the earth. Not that the police force needs to be militarized like ours, but...
Now I'm going to tell you, those little roads, those little countryside roads are frightening. They're so narrow.
Oh, I bet. Dang, she pushed that huge dude out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Her snake powers are coming in. Nope, not today. What the fuck is she doing? Juke.
Love the music. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
They got him.
He got the side eye contact and everything. I love it. Angus.
Yes.
To be fair, everything on earth hates the sound of a bagpipe.
I love bagpipes. I really do.
I think there are moments and times when you're like, that's kind of cool. It's is a base level horrendous sounding instrument to me. Even though there are moments and like cultural scenes in movies and shows where I'm like, I dig the cultural aspects. Yeah. But you're like just on a like bass music level. It's so like screechy and whiny and
I just love that they lost the snake charming record. It's like, what are we gonna do?
I got it.
Hanks is like, I got it.
Yeah. I follow a lady on Instagram who's just like an attractive lady who does like covers of famous songs on bagpipes. Yeah? So there is like something about it is obviously he's just dodging it with the. This is a very Doctor Who solution.
Yes, it is.
A non-lethal outthinking the room solution.
You have to think that one of the things that got Capaldi the Doctor Who gig was this movie. I feel like someone saw this and said, yeah, he could be Doctor Who.
He has a great story. He was a super fan as a kid, so he like wrote letters to all the doctors and got a letter back from one or two of them, I think. I feel bad because his run, the last season of his run, was incredible. In the first two seasons, they just had no idea what to do with him. So they made Peter Capaldi like that grumpy old man, can't relate to anyone. Oh, that's awesome. But when you watch him in the show in the third season, you're like, yes, he has that like kind of intense looking face. Right. But what made him great is he's so fucking lovable. And once they figured out that even with the stern exterior, you had to let us come in and love him because he's like this cool old grandpa.
Yeah.
The third season of Capaldi was fucking righteous, and I loved it. But it kind of has the problem a lot of the new Who seasons have. When I think back on them, I'm always like, wait, what was the story of that season? Some big time travel gobbledygook story that I don't even know what it meant.
One of these days, I kind of jump ship some point during Matt Smith's run.
See, he was my favorite because he was my first. Back. So the first episode I ever saw of New Who, actually kind of what got me into it was I was hungover and I saw the Vincent Van Gogh episode. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this is the greatest episode of television I've ever seen. And so it's kind of like Bond. He was my first, so I really loved Matt Smith's energy in it. Went back and watched him, liked everyone. I liked Capaldi. I liked Jodie as the Doctor. They just really never figured out how to use her. And they really never, like, the story's got so much more convoluted. Where it's like, now she's not the doctor, and there's a ton of different doctors, and they each have all these infinite regeneration. You're like, wait, what? I wasn't following anything that was happening, but she was so good and charming as the doctor. Because usually, even if it's bad, they at least get that one or two like episodes that like excel. Mm-hmm. I don't know that she ever got. I was hoping she got her Capaldi third season, and it just never felt that way. What the fuck is that?
Mongoose?
Where the fuck did he get a mongoose in Scotland?
I'm guessing that's what it is.
And then he just sends it in to immediately get murdered. How did he get a mongoose? What was he injecting it with? Crack? Get in there, mongoose.
No, he injected himself, I think.
Anti-venom. That's
right.
Okay.
Smart.
So he somehow bought the super expensive What the fuck? Dead mongoose, boobs, bite.
Yeah.
This movie's giving me all.
The mongoose will work on a regular snake. It's not going to do anything to her.
Earplugs, because she knew. Yeah, what did he think that thing was going to do? Bite her toe?
I don't know.
Sorry, Angus. Not a well executed.
Nice try.
This is what happens when you're a skeptic. You don't think it through about all of the possibilities. Oh, but he gave himself anti-venom. He did outthink her. Watch. This movie kind of has it all for me. Except for propulsion. I need propulsion.
Sure.
There are some times we could have moved, but honestly, like when it's hitting, it's like hitting everything I love.
This is why I suggested this one. I knew.
And armpit hair. Very avant-garde for a snake. Maybe that's something the snakes like, because they're like, and I get hair finally. And I'm going to have all of it. Bush and armpits and closely cropped, but hair. That's probably a really nice thing for a snake. So he did make it through the night.
He made it. He survived.
And he's going to force gas into her snake lair.
Mm-hmm.
And no one's like, hey, what if we accidentally kill some kids? Pumping this gas wherever the fuck we want. She got a little sword. I'm liking all this.
I mean, like we were saying, the Dionan snake cult seems
he was the garden
like a good time.
Eden. Yeah. It is kind of fun to see the religions intertwine a little.
Yeah.
She's crushing this movie. Except for from record players and other such torches. Yes. Bagpipes. Got some old school Midsommar going on. What?
Nobody wants that to be their first time.
Oh my.
It's a lot.
So there's not a lot of like subtle imagery in this, right? The things we call subtle imagery are then used to brutal physical effects. Quit. Okay. So that poisonous gas cloud is definitely going to fucking kill them, right? She's like, all right, we'll skip the banging part. We'll get right to that.
Let's just.
That was more for me. Yeah, I was kind of reading between the lines. I thought it'd be cool to add.
No more foreplay. Let's just get right to the sacrifice part.
Yeah.
Ah, it's in there.
Very Sarlacc. Kick her ass. Angus. Angus, it's time. Move your body. Be a little bit more proactive here. Yeah, fuck you.
And
Hell
really,
yeah.
she should have sharpened the blade before you start the ritual.
Or scissors. Yeah,
Sharpen
there has to be something a little better. Oh, he's sawing her hand off. Yeah. What's your plan here, bud?
Quickly.
If he only likes virgins, he's about to get a surprise.
It's gonna take forever to saw through her wrist with that.
Yeah, so you gotta saw through the bone. Nice. Hell yeah. Incredible upper body strength by Peter Capaldi. Hell yeah.
Great catch.
You still got a problem.
We still have a very large problem.
Take Chekhov's giant dildo for the final fight.
For the final fight.
For the final battle. We're gonna want that dick apparatus.
Yes, the ceremonial dildo. You don't have to tell me twice.
Really feeling the hero vibe. His own is much less impressive. It's a grenade. Where did he get a fucking grenade and a mongoose? What kind of army surplus store was he shopping at? Hell yeah. Amazing. And in a final twist, Hugh Grant actually did kill all those children and is a worm. That was honestly pretty awesome finale.
Right?
So as we're kind of wrapping up here, what are you still making of this journey?
I love it. I think this movie is such a good time.
Andy had the Venom analyzed. He was busy. Uh-oh. What? He thinks. Even as a diabetic, I can't stand shots. He didn't even inject it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, it's her. It's her. She's feeding on her right there. No. Modern society to the rescue. Train smoke. There we go. Or no, that's probably just smoke from their burning grenade house. Another person serving him a drink. Drink.
Yes. Tea, of course.
A pint at the local on me. He's the other half of the world.
You're damn right it's on you. You're the one that lives in the big-ass house.
You made us walk up here with all this fucking poisonous gas
with all
equipment
this gear.
For no real reason. Yeah, it's funny because it's such like a basic kind of monster movie.
Yeah.
Right? It just feels like it has that, like we watch Night of the Demon. This is spiritually very much like that kind of a vibe.
Yeah.
The old occult world butting up against the modern world and science and whatnot. This just has that fucking extra layer of sex via Ken Russell.
Yes.
That makes it so much more bizarre and visually captivating.
I love it so much.
Cheers, yes. It's got to be him. Yep. There you go. We should go get some Strange first, right? You know how prison is. You've heard how prison is. Yeah. It's just the right amount of like classic monster movie with bizarre layers, and it's funny. It's really funny.
And it's funny. Yes.
Uh-oh. It didn't work. It only works on men.
I love it. This time tomorrow, you're going to be a snake person.
Yeah. Oh, we'll be there, all right. All of us as worms. I think they got a good thing. Now they have 2 mansions they can live in. They have partner worms, so they can make little baby worms. This could be the start of a beautiful thing.
Right? And then just go down the country lane to the next town over.
You're already the people who have slain the worm again, so that buys you a pretty good cover.
Mm-hmm.
Slither in.
Slither
nice.
in.
Slither in. Slither in. Nice. There we go. I mean, just well done. Just well done all around. They don't make them like they used to.
They don't make them like they used to.
They just don't make them like they used to.
And nobody makes them like Ken Russell.
No, and that's the thing. There is a brazenness to it. Like, I'm going to rub your face in this, like, sacrilegious, sexual, uncomfortable comedy. I fucking loved it. What a great time for you watching that. Any final thoughts here before we bounce out?
This movie is infinitely rewatchable.
Absolutely.
It's really fun to watch with friends. So I hope listeners will get together, family and friends, and enjoy Lair of the White Worm.
A great one to say, hey, come over here. I got a cool movie to show you. Right?
Right.
A great one for that. I was literally wigging out watching it. I was so invested in it. Amazing for that. Carmelita, thank you again for joining us, bailing us out again. You'll hear more of Carmelita in October. Would you care to tell the people where they can find you online?
Absolutely. Folks can find me on Twitter. Still there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as long as it holds.
As long as it holds. I did set up a Blue Sky, but I'm not doing much with it at the moment, but same handle for both at Carmelita Says.
And you can find her on the Patreon Discord if you want to talk to Carmelita more. She'll be joining us. We covered every Phantasm movie for October, so be on the lookout for that. Get your votes in for Patreon exclusives. And we'll have a lot of October news in the next couple days, so stay tuned for all of that. As always, man, I hope you guys had as much fun as we did. Reach out if we can make Patreon more fun for you. More than anything, thanks for spending the time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.